So hello students, today we are going to see the structure of spermatozoa. As we know that gametogenesis means what? Formation of gametes, and gametes are present inside the gonads. So what do you mean by gonads? So as we know that a male consists of testes and a female consists of ovaries. So in male gonad, that is testes, formation of sperms takes place. So sperm will be gamete, and in female, ovaries are gonad, and inside the ovary, ovum are formed. So that will be called as gamete. So ovum is a gamete of a female, and sperm is a gamete of male. This you have to keep in mind. So today we are going to see a structure of spermatozoa. They have seen that how does the formation of sperms takes place inside the structure of testes. So now let us see the structure of spermatozoa. So this is the typical structure of spermatozoa. As we know that these spermatozoa is a haploid male gamete. Haploid means what? Inside the nucleus of this male gamete or spermatozoa, n number of chromosomes are present. That's why it is called as haploid male gamete. So if you see the structure of sperm or spermatozoa, so how does it look? It is elongated, it is microscopic, and its body is divided into 4 parts. So spermatozoa is divided into how many parts? It is divided into 4 parts. Number 1 is called as head region. From here to here, it is called as head region. Next part is called as neck region. Third part is called as middle piece region, and the last part is called as tail region. So spermatozoa is divided into 4 parts. Number 1 is head region, number 2 is neck region, number 3 is middle piece region, and number 4 is tail region. So first we are going to see head region. So as we know that this head region, if you see, it looks like it is oval structure and it is flat. Next part, head region is divided mainly into 2 parts. So number 1 is acrosome. So acrosome is present at the extreme position of this head region. So it is present here. So this is called as acrosome. So this acrosome is located at tip of nucleus. So it is present at the tip of nucleus. It is cap-like structure. So it forms a cap over this head region. Next is acrosome is formed by a part of Golgi bodies of spermatids. So how does the formation of acrosome takes place? So it forms by the part of Golgi bodies during spermatids. When the spermatids are formed inside the TS of testes, we have seen that how does the formation of spermatozoa takes place. And before formation of spermatozoa, spermatids are formed. These acrosome secrete a hydrolytic enzyme. Hydrolytic enzyme it secretes, and inside these hydrolytic enzymes there is hyaluronidase enzyme. So name of that hydrolytic enzyme which is present inside the acrosome is called as hyaluronidase. Next, so what is the function of this hyaluronidase enzyme? So what happens during penetration into the ovum? So if this is the structure of ovum or egg, so number of sperms will come here, and this acrosome will do lysis of the membrane. So it helps in the penetration into the ovum during fertilization. Next point is that second part of head region is what? Nucleus. So this red portion inside the head region, this total portion is called as nucleus. So inside this nucleus, or how does it look? So nucleus is long, it is narrow, flat, oval in structure. Inside the nucleus, DNA plus base proteins are present, and we know that DNA is a genetic material. And this acrosome and half nucleus is covered by a sheath. So if you see the head region, this black covering is a sheath, and this sheath is called as galea, Galea. So acrosome and half nucleus is covered by a sheath, and this sheath is called as galea. So next is neck region. So here neck is present. So as you see the neck region, it is a smaller part of spermatozoa, and this neck region consists of two centriole. Number one is called as proximal centriole, which is shown in green color, and next to it is distal centriole, which is shown in black. Two spots are present. So here this proximal centriole is located perpendicular to the main axis of sperm. So as you see the structure of sperm, these proximal centriole is present perpendicular to the main axis of sperm. For example, if this is a straight line and this is a perpendicular line, so this line will be called as what? Perpendicular line. And the angle between these two will be how much? It will be 90 degree. So in same way, this proximal centriole is present at perpendicular to the main axis of sperm. This you must have understood. Next point is that proximal centriole plays important role in spindle formation for first cleavage of zygote. So when first cleavage will take place, that time these proximal centriole plays important role. Next centriole is called as a distal centriole, as it is present next to this proximal centriole is called as distal centriole. Distal centriole is longitudinal to the main axis of sperm. So it runs throughout the sperm longitudinally. Distal centriole act as a basal body. So it acts as a basal body. Third point is that if it give rise to the axonema or axial filament. So the main function of distal centriole is what? It give rise to the axonema or axial filament of a sperm cell. And if you see the TS of centriole, you will come to know that. So the third part of spermatozoa is middle piece, and this middle piece is present behind the neck. So this is the neck region. Next to this next region, which part is present? Middle piece part is present. So this middle piece is cylindrical. So how is the structure of middle piece? It is cylindrical, and inside this middle piece, mitochondria are present. So mitochondria are present spirally inside the middle piece region. So this mitochondria consist of oxidative enzymes. This oxidative enzymes is called as phosphorylation. This posterior half of the nucleus plus neck region and middle piece, this is covered by a sheath, and that sheath is called as MHT. What it is called as? MHT. MANCHETTE. So this you have to keep in mind. These three parts are covered by this MHT. This you have to keep in mind. So last part of spermatozoa is called as tail region. So if you see the tail region, it is the longest part of spermatozoa. The question may come, which is the longest part of spermatozoa? That time you have to write the answer, tail region. Which is the smallest part of spermatozoa? Neck region. So in this way you have to compare each and every part. So it is the longest part. It is tapering. So it's the tapering in nature. And it is covered by a cytoplasmic sheath. So the covering is called as what? Cytoplasmic sheath. Inside this tail region, if you observe, you will come to know that it consists of microtubular part. It consists of microtubular part. This microtubular part have axial filament. What they will have? They will consist axial filament. And if you see microscopically by taking TS of it, you will come to know that these microtubules are 11 in number. How they are? They are 11 microtubules arrangement, which is 9 plus 2 manner. So how is the arrangement? 9 plus 2 manner is the arrangement of these microtubules. Now the function of tail is what? It shows lashing movement. It shows lashing movement. चाबूक जो असतो तो कसा असतो? लॅशिंग मुवमेंट असतो. साप जो आहे, साप आपण पाहिला असेल, जे टेल रिजन असेल, टेल पार्ट असेल, तर तो कसा lashing movement दाखवतो. So this tail shows lashing movement and it helps to push the sperm forward. This is the function of tail region. Hours. Viability means what? It is the time period of sperm to reach the ovum and fertilize it. So it is called as what? Viability period of sperm. And last point is that the smallest cell of our body is called as sperm. This you have to keep in mind. Next lecture we are going to see gametogenesis. In that first we are going to see spermatogenesis and next we will see oogenesis.